Hello, welcome. My name is Hubert, and today I have the pleasure of presenting to you the lures from the Trout series of the Free Allure brand. Let's get started. The lures from the Trout series were created primarily to catch large fish, like the ones you see behind me. But we can also use them to effectively fish for perch or other fish like present in your waters. The lures from the TROUT series come in jars like these, where you will find incredibly well-reproduced imitations of various earth-dwelling creatures, larvae, and chrysalises, all the little beings that exist on land. This series was designed by fishermen, for fishermen. Behind this entire series is Matthias Okoncili, a longtime representative of Poland on the international scenes, and Thomas Spotkul, world champion and champion of Poland in lure fishing. It is thanks to them that we can fish with these extremely effective lures. The TROUT series consists of 13 different models, available in various sizes. In addition, they are available in 20 colors. In these jars, you will find our lures, which are infused with different scents. It is available in 4 scents: garlic, cheese, krill, and also in a scentless version for those who do not believe in the power of the attractant. And here, I must immediately emphasize that we have repeatedly found that the aroma of garlic, cheese, or krill is an ideal solution when these fish are not inclined to bite, and this significantly increases our effectiveness at the water's edge. You need to try it yourself. But now, let's move on to the presentation of the entire series of lures. Let's get started. Let's open this jar. Let's see together what it contains exactly. And just after opening it, we see some pretty little glasses in the jar. Really fascinating. Look for yourself. Due to the material used to make the lures from the Trout series, Libra Lures is a premium brand. Moreover, see for yourself how durable this material is. Here, I have a flex wormer of 2015 Minana. Look at this. It is incredibly stretchy, as you may have noticed. Moreover, thanks to its durability, we can always fish peacefully for a large number of fish. Thanks to this special material U-sand, which is incredibly resistant, not only to the stretching required for this material, but also when fishing, if we catch a fish, we do not need to change bait. We can simply continue fishing in the same spot with this one lure. Continuing, we have here a floating material. Thanks to this, we can use a wide range of setups to adapt to the conditions present at the fishing site where we plan to fish. U-sand, but what is still important, this material has been tested for many years until we reached perfection. What am I talking about? When we are fishing, for example in trout fishing areas or in mountain rivers, the fish, as soon as it hooks even a piece of this long glass, gradually starts to swallow it completely. This material essentially tastes like that fish, which in particular increases the effectiveness of the lure. We use these lures, thanks to their buoyancy, can be rigged in truly countless and diverse ways. But here, I have the most basic model that is recommended by professional fishermen, which is a small tungsten head, most often on a barbless hook, as this is a requirement of the regulations in the places where we fish. And as we can indeed clearly see the truly significant and fateful tournament in vibrant and vivid color. These lures are excellent for fishing for fish such as trout in rivers or in the ponds of the TROUT area formula, which is becoming increasingly popular worldwide. Additionally, we can use them effectively to catch perch as well as whitefish present in your waters. Each film will be divided into several captivating episodes about the most effective lures for each species. In today's material, all the lures will be presented to you and it will be shown how they behave. In the water, we will go through each model one by one. Let's start with the It is important and crucial to properly equip this bait with an appropriate small tungsten bead and to carefully give movement to this bait. With our fishing rod, here is a lava that is available in our offer in 3 sizes, 30 meters, 35 meters, and 45 meters. Let's see it in its smallest version. And 45 ml. Let's see it in its smallest version. Here is the kukolka, in a size of 27 mm, but it is also available in a version of 42 mm. Let's take a look at this larger version. We are speeding up. Here is Fatih Dwarf and Fatih Dwarf tournament, with Fatih Dwarf being 60-15-5, May 60 September 40 Bafate. The Fatih Dwarf tournament measures 55 minutes. Let's see how it performs in the water. It measures 55 minutes. Let's see how it performs in the water. And here. I must admit that these are indeed my favorites when it comes to trout fishing, but especially for perch. They really do an amazing job when our fish are feeding on V. Next on this list is the dying worm, available in 2 sizes of 60 and 420 milliliters. It is definitely slimmer than its predecessors, namely the Fatih Dwarf tournament and the regular Fatih Dwarf. Thanks to this, we can use a lightweight to descend more quickly to the bottom, but also to adapt in places where the water flows really fast. Let's see how it performs in the water. Next on this list is the Goliath, available in 2 sizes, 45 mm and 30 mm. At the end, there is a characteristic spine that you must believe in, which wreaks havoc in trout fishing areas, especially if the fish are already hooked. These lures really get the job done. In places where there were other fishermen, these fish are already scared. This bait is extremely effective. Let's see what needs to be done to fish effectively with it. Here is the flex worm, the longest representative of the TROUT series. It measures no less than 420-15 mm, but we are preparing a version of 65 mm for you. My favorite bait for catching perch. Let's see how they move in the water. Largo, available in sizes of 30 and 35 millimeters. An extremely plump bait that works wonders when fishing for chub, but is also very effective in the TROUT formula. There was slang, and now it's also the turn of slang. Slim is available in sizes 28 meter and 34 meter. It is extremely effective for catching whitefish as well as trout. It is definitely slimmer than its predecessor. Let's see what it looks like below. Slithorn is a bait that has won the hearts of anglers participating in competitions, especially on rivers. It is extremely effective for catching fish that are already scared and overfished, and it guarantees us success at the water's edge. The next item on our agenda is Proninfa, a crucial topic that requires our attention. Proninfa has been prioritized due to its significant impact on our current projects. We will explore its various aspects, including its implications and potential benefits for our organization. It is essential to allocate enough time to understand and address all relevant details, ensuring we are prepared to make informed decisions. As we proceed, we will examine the historical context, current status, and future prospects of Proninfa, providing a comprehensive overview to guide our discussions and actions. Extremely effective in the hands of truly experienced anglers. However, we are receiving signals that even fishermen who are just starting their adventure with spinning are catching very nice fish with this model. It is available in a size of 10 8,000 years. Truly a little gem. It is the smallest representative of the TROUT series. Let's see what it looks like right in the water. And as they say, last but not least, here is turbo worm, a bait that is extremely effective in trout fishing areas, on trout rivers, but also when fishing for perch and other fish. Available in a 56 minors version. However, we are also preparing smaller sizes for you. This was the first material in the TROUT series, aimed at showing you what these baits look like and how they can behave in the water. In the upcoming materials, expect us to mainly show you the subgroups in which we can classify them. That is to say, for trout fishing in areas, for trout fishing in rivers, as well as for fishing for whitefish and perch. But above all, also expect materials from me on how to use them effectively for fishing and tips. And if you need more information about our baits, feel free to visit our site, www.libralures.com. You will find our catalog in which we describe how to equip these baits and which fish can be caught with them. But we also provide you with tips on how to fish effectively with them. You will find all the models, those that are already available, as well as those that will be available soon. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I also invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in upcoming content. Take care of yourself.